This is Josiah Plays Fallout New Vegas. I'm at Boulder City right now, and I'm going to head over toward the Hoover Dam area. I'm going to get some white horse nettle. One of my favorite kinds of horse nettle. Can't disable numlock in the on state. I don't understand. Only in the off state. That must be the dam right there, huh? Too bad it isn't caps lock. I don't understand. I've written the support people suggesting they make this an option in the keyboard software. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The giant dam-like structure was probably the dam. That was my guess. You never know, though. Never know.
You're listening to
I've never been to Hoover
Vegas,
Dam,
your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland.
despite having
Mr.
been to Vegas several
I'm here
times.
for you. More news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify
Well, at least
himself
there's
as
interminable
the King,
cliffs
voiced
between
his
you and there.
displeasure,
That's
calling NCR citizens, quote,
good.
the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and call for a mass, quote, return to sender.
Oh, this doesn't look
In
good.
addition, Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV
Okay, let's see
reporters
what
were on
happens.
hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers. Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case.
I'm locked up. The game's probably crashing. I don't know what's going on. Because I can't move. The game could be crashing. Kind of looking like it. Thought I'd go for a swim, and the game was like, nope. Not having that. Well, it was east of the town, so I went east of the town, and then I hit a cliff, so I just picked either direction to go around the cliff, and the direction I picked just happened to go straight to the water. I think I'm locked up. I think I'm gonna have to restart this bad boy, because nothing is happening. Ending the process. Now I'm relaunching the game. can disable key functionality in your keyboard software. If you disable your numlock key so nothing happens, if I accidentally hit it, it will be in the off state. Oh, I get it. You're disabling the key. Okay. Or have you considered just not disabling the key?
NV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address.
I gotta try this again.
How'd it do, folks? I'm
I
Sheriff
feel good
Myers.
about it this
Be good,
time,
or
guys.
I'll shoot you dead.
You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull.
Okay.
If that
Not
were
only
the
does your
case.
character take falling damage from jumping down a tiny little thing,
Reminding us
you
what
can't hold
really
your breath for
matters.
10 fucking seconds? Is that a joke?
Though there were no tomorrow.
Oh my god, this game is some bullshit.
You never know.
Apparently my character is an asthmatic heavy smoker 80-year-old with the amount of time I can hold my breath. My endurance is a 3, that's not that bad. I mean, it's... A person with a 1 endurance should be able to hold their breath longer than that. Okay, what's going on? Oh, really? This is the game they're gonna play? They're not gonna let me go past here? Or will they? Oh, I almost got it. But it's invisible-walling me. It won't let me jump over this even though I can jump over it. Oh, is she dead? No. Hauling around like 5,000 pounds of inventory and are winded. Well, the 5,000 pounds of inventory is a good point. I guess I'm gonna go a different way. Yeah, but all those empty bottles should float because they're empty with air inside of them, so I should have crazy buoyancy, right? Yeah, if I ever get killed and some sucker just hits take all on my body, they're not prepared for what's gonna happen. Their PC will crash from trying to loot all my shit. I'm gonna go south this time, since north obviously didn't work.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is.
There's
You're
no
her,
road.
and you're still as perfect as the day we met. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time
Oh, you mean this road?
A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness
Not much
and
of a
made a
road.
full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
Look, but if I'm following the road,
Rumors persist about a
this is
super
the direction the
evil
road
nestled
goes,
high in a
away
ski
from
lodge
Hoover
to the
Dam.
northwest. If you should find it, do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bunny slope. We'll have more news for you at the top of the
Hey,
hour.
what's over here?
You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle,
Probably
jangle, jingle,
nothing.
and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Thinking it's gonna be nothing. Oh, wait a minute, it was all worth it. I got a white house nettle. Oh, and a pilot light. Super worth it. Super worth it. Who knows what incredible loots would be over here at this next derelict house. Yeah, I've seen her Rent Horizon. Okay. You know the part in the movie where the guy explains how the gravity drive works by poking a pencil through the paper? No. I don't remember that. Alright, let's go back toward this road. Oh, but what's up here though? These fuckers are hard to hit though, when they're all jigging around like that. And my accuracy with VATS is still the shit-tastic. Oh, but I am the Snipe Master! I'm the Snipe Master, guys. I gotta get up on top of some stuff and look around here. Okay guys, I think I found the dam. I think I found it. Could be right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The Helios 1 solar
The
power
road
plant
goes
remains dormant
all over Hell's
despite
Half Acre,
NCR's effort
apparently.
to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Moving on. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect
Motherfucker got
redeployment
knocked the
in
fuck
near
out.
future. One anonymous soldier said,
Event
"It was
Horizon's
part of a new
okay.
strategy."
Well, it's okay.
Well, that's
I'm
all
sure it's
I
good
have
if
for
you're
you.
into that.
This is Mr. New Vegas.
I don't like horror
wishing
at all.
you
The only reason I like it at all is
luck.
because it's sci-fi.
More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must
At least I found some more white horse nettle. So it was kind of all worth it. I don't like being on roads because I feel like I'm always going to get blown up by mines if I'm on a road. I wish I wasn't broke too.
though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the
Pretty fucking hungry though. I don't feel like going to the store. Oh, Hoover Dam, but what's this? What's this though? The little NCR camp.
Really should. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry.
It's a ranger station. That's what I was just figuring. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Just want to come over here and look. About 100 pounds of rice and lentils the other day. That's a lot. Wow.
Quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
Well, okay. There it is. About to get blown up by mines. Uh-oh.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside.
You would totally lead me into mines on purpose.
I was always a fool,
No!
Johnny.
Not intended.
For the one
I was just looking down there like, oh, cool, I wonder if there's anything interesting down there. And then all of a sudden I realized that gravity was pulling me forward. And then all of a sudden I was
what if you go?
crunching into the ground.
What if you stay? I
Let's
love
do some legitimate physics here.
What if you're cruel?
Dude, that's exactly how it is for me, son. I run out of food for like the last week or something out of every month because I mismanage my money so badly during the beginning part. Yeah. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm doing okay this month. I still have like $100. And I paid all my bills and everything, so I'm actually not broke right now. I'm too broke to eat extravagantly, but I'm not actually broke enough to not be able to eat decently. I don't think I have to pay for anything else this month besides just some food, but I am completely out of food. What's going on with this NCR trooper? What's up, NCR trooper?
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
I don't know who Moore is, but it sounds like Boone. I don't like Boone.
Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes. Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
Alright, I think I've made it. This seems safe. Some crazy looking statues.
Colonel Moore survived 4 tours against the Brotherhood back west. If anyone can help take on the Legion, it's her.
Colonel Moore.
Nice job out there. Hey, welcome aboard. Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
Crazy looking statues, some kind of memorial.
Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
A flagpole with no flag on it.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Some sort of memorial or plaque that's all been worn away to shit. Bunch of militant looking shit over there.
Hello?
Visitor center. See, what'll happen to me, son, is I'll be thinking, oh, I have tons of money. I have shitloads of money, no problem. So I'll just spend money, right? Like, I got tons of money. And then one day I'll check to see how much I have in the bank, and I'll be like, ah, what happened? I hardly have any money left. What's up, engineer?
Evening. I'm heading to Gamora next time I get some time off. Your lady friend seems out of place here. I'm glad to see you.
Nice job out there.
This is Radio
President
New
Kimball's
Vegas,
going to
and
arrive
I'm
pretty
your
soon to
host,
give a speech to
Mr.
meet that
New
wounded
Vegas.
soldier.
And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. More news.
Actually, the only reason I have as much money right now as I do is because I saved money specifically, not buying... Oh.
Howdy do, folks. I'm Sheriff Myers.
Hello.
Be good, or I'll shoot you dead.
I saved money specifically this month not buying Hellblade, even though I wanted it.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Next month, though, in September, I'm gonna pay off my
I'd like to play one of my very
my
favorite
PayPal
songs
credit
for you.
that I charged all the money on to get my PS4 Pro. So that's gonna be completely paid off
Evening.
next month. So that's pretty cool. Then I won't have any more debt. That'll help.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Hey, welcome aboard.
Fucking NCR, guys.
The Legion would have to be insane to attack this place.
Whoa. Suddenly, a dude in power armor.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
A woman in power armor.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
That closet. Alright. Yes! Vending machines I can take stuff out of.
I've never seen a robot like that before.
Yeah, you haven't. Decor in this place. What the hell's wrong with Veronica? Alright, so we can go up these stairs. We can go to the power plant. Go back outside. We can go to the supply closet. I like the sound of that.
Hey.
Feels good to get rid of debt. Yeah. I mean, I've never really been in big debt. I mean, I earlier, much earlier in my life, I was in debt more often, like buying a car and stuff, and like I had my student loan debt, which I never paid off, and I had that debt dismissed later once I became disabled. It wasn't that much though. Because I only had one semester worth, and I didn't go to any, like, fancy school or anything, so that was actually a pretty small debt.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on
That armor is just the old shell with the servos stripped out. Oh, I see. They don't know how to keep them functioning. Alright, that makes more sense. Verdict from debtor's court, now you owe a shitload of monies? That sucks, son. Actually, this little debt that I just had for the PayPal credit thing was the first debt that I've had in like 20 years. Oh, I see. This is stealing stuff. Well, okay. fucking helmet looks stupidly large compared to the everything else. Frankly, it looks kind of ridiculous. You're a bit more sustainable now, though, Splode. Moved out of the... Oh, Bay Area is expensive. Expensive. Yeah, you gotta make a lot of money if you want to live there.
Hey. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. Hey.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Sato. She'll get over it eventually. She'll quit her whinging. It's a very hard locked door. Used to make really good money in IT, but then that had some health problems, put a wrench in everything. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Oh, there's a ladder I can use. So I can come up here. I can talk to engineer.
Good to see a friend of our government.
I'm not that thing you just said.
Just between us, Colonel Moore scares me sometimes.
Okay, thanks for telling me. You're Canadians, you're basically socialist and have no monies. What does this do? This is the control console for the anti-aircraft gun on Hoover Dam. They're really expecting to get attacked by aircraft? That must be the gun in question. Back into the visitor center. Hoover Dam.
I'm heading to Gamora next time I get some time off.
So it's a big gun.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Call.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
The hell? This must be where speeches are given. Yes.
President Kimball's going to arrive pretty soon to give his speech and meet that wounded soldier. Hello.
3K a month for healthcare. Ouch. That's fucking horrifying. Healthcare is stupidly expensive. My friend told me that his Xyrem that he has to take for his condition costs $12,000 a month. Of course, he doesn't actually have to pay $12,000 a month because he's got Medicare, but that's how much it would actually cost if he didn't. And when I heard that, I just wanted to go start murdering pharmaceutical executives. Just start murdering them. Fuck them.
President Kimball is going to arrive pretty soon to give a speech to meet that wounded soldier.
Till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me.
Man, I'm exhausted. Moore's got us running drills non-stop.
Just about time to get you some
meet that wounded soldier.
A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. In addition, confirmed reports say NCR General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam.
Hello.
No excuse for there not being socialized healthcare in advanced societies.
Has become their main
I agree.
priority, and this move would not be unexpected.
Well, I don't think there's any excuse for them to charge as much as they do for healthcare stuff. Like, even if you have insurance or don't have insurance, or if the government gives you insurance or not, like, the amount that they actually charge is freaking ridiculous.
No tomorrow, because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Yeah, it's only extremely expensive, though, because everybody along the whole chain of costs is charging way the fuck too much. All of the equipment costs way the fuck too much. All of the people, all of the, you know, all of the vendors and subcontractors and so forth that you have to pay are all charging out the ass.
Make me forget my sorrow. When I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right.
I don't like it when they don't give me free first aid supplies in these places. I should have socialized medicine in Fallout, damn it.
Teach me all that a heart should know.
I mean, things don't just magically become expensive. Things are expensive because people choose to make them expensive. And sometimes they're only making their thing expensive because the things they need to pay for are expensive. But then the fact is, other people made those things expensive on purpose. At some point, it all comes down to greed. The people, the fucking executives in charge of these companies are the ones that are making ludicrous sums. And everybody else is paying for it. Well, not a whole lot going on up here, so... guess I'll just... remember Bitter Springs, Legion go home, Dead Man's Dog. 100% dependent on Humira, methotrexate, and some other shit. They mess stuff up all the time sometimes. Yeah, that happens to my friend too. I mean, I'm pretty lucky. I've got a bunch of meds that I take, but they're all pretty cheap meds, and also they never really mess up my meds. Like, I just go to a normal pharmacy and I get them, and it's always fine. I've never had any problems with my meds. But the people I know who have, like, much more serious medications they have to take, they're the ones that get their meds fucked up all the time. Like, it's like it's proportionate or something. The more critical your medication is, the more likely they are to fuck it up. Yeah, you can't just wait a month for people to figure it out. Yeah. Exactly, it's fucking ridiculous.
To pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static quote a welcome improvement. This program was brought to you by Gamora. Gamora. It'll be our secret. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely
This place is kind of crazy.
the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Hey, when I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more
I sure hope I
gambling.
get to meet President Kimball.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me.
So far this dam... Oh! I'm not gonna steal their tin can. So far this dam is not exactly been Barrel of excitement. They gotta ship it, refrigerate it, they don't have it on standby. Yeah. I did get a snow globe. That's a good point. That's a big payday. Yeah, like my medication's important. Basically, I mean, long term it's important, but if I had to go without it for a little while, it'd be fine. And if I had to go without it forever, it would be fine in a sense. I mean, I wouldn't die. I'd probably go back to prison pretty quickly. I mean, if my medicine was just gone and I couldn't get any more medication at all, I would not last a year without going back to prison or getting killed or killing myself. So I guess that is pretty serious, but it's not like I'd immediately, you know, have some horrible shit happen to me or whatever. It would take a while.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
Nice job out there.
Spirit of 2277.
New Vegas reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you.
This place is weird,
Just about
dude.
time to get you some news.
River Dam offices.
Traders from California are being turned away from
Yeah,
Mojave
shitty
Outpost where the
bathrooms.
NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton
I mean, the
Highway.
NCR at their base here can't even fix up the toilets? Come on. NCR? Seriously.
Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight.
Apparently, soldiers are afraid of Colonel Moore, I've heard. Here's hoping good health to you all. Thanks. You too, Explode.
For you, so stay tuned.
You too. The coolest thing would be if I could go to a prison where I could have internet access. It'd be rad to be able to stream from prison. I bet I'd get a lot of extra viewers for that, just for the novelty. But there's not very many prisons that let you have your own computer and internet access. Like, the only ones I know of in America would be like a few minimum security federal prisons. And it's not super easy to get into a prison like that. You have to commit a federal crime, but you have to commit a federal crime that's like not a big deal enough to go to minimum security. Like, you gotta do some kind of white collar. You know, you probably have to have money or... I don't know, it's not easy to get sent to those places. There's not very many of them. I could try to research it. Like... But then you never know what they're gonna do, that's the problem. You can't just... There's never gonna be a guarantee that you're gonna get to go to any particular facility that you have in mind, so... Most likely. You imagine they're more concerned about trying to restore the generators and also fortifying the area so they don't get murdered by the Legion. I guess. Here's some science shit. Like, okay. Science shit. Why is it so expensive? Like, you know, for them to make those medications and everything, all the equipment, like with, I don't know how expensive equipment is for like general scientific purposes, but like, you know how expensive medical equipment is. It's friggin' ludicrous.
The Legion can count on that.
Like, what makes those fucking particular syringes or those particular beakers or fucking microscopes or whatever worth as much as they charge for them? This looks like a place where I'm gonna get some rads. What is up, Abyssal Zombie? How you doing? I have to have good credentials to get into the nice prisons, yeah. Oh, it's like, why am I not getting rads? So here's another fucking room that confuses me with its radiation and its bullshitness. Could you stop crying, Veronica? Seriously. Now I'm in tunnels. You know what that means? That means I'm lost again. Whoa.
Morning.
That was kind of creepy.
Morning.
Hey,
I'm not sure I'll
did you
ever
know the
learn
strip's
everything
all
there is
stirred
to
up
know about
lately?
this place.
Hey.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Morning.
Why don't you all say the same thing?
Did you know
Because,
the strip's all stirred up lately? Hey. Morning.
Apparently coming up with more than 3 different things for NPCs to say was too hard.
I'm honored to work with Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
So I learned a thing today that impressed the hell out of me. I was shocked, actually. So, you know how most of the time when they make these extremely text-heavy games like Torment or other Torment or other RPGs with tons of text, and then they don't... Oh, hey, there's Colonel Moore. Just walking along
I'm
here.
honored to work with Lawson. He knows more about the dam than anyone.
And they don't voice those games for much because they can't, because there's too many words, and so they're like, well, we can't voice all this. And you're like, okay, that seems legit. Well, I just found out that Divinity Original Sin, this isn't even, they didn't even say they were going to. They said they were only going to voice a little bit of it, and then they just decided, fuck it, we're going to go ahead and make the whole thing fully voiced, and it's got 1 million words of dialogue, which is fucking crazy. That they're gonna fully voice that thing. I mean, it's apparently done because it comes out in like a couple weeks or something. Tiara, she's got a toy car. That's a little bit weird. All right, let's talk to her.
Whatever it is, make it quick. I don't have time for idle chatter.
Seriously? I was, just sightseeing. Sorry to bother you.
Then I suggest you make your way back outside. My men have orders to shoot anyone caught sneaking around in sensitive areas.
Wow, you were the one hope of maybe something interesting happening here, like a quest or something, and
We won't go
you won't
quiet.
even talk to me.
Legion can count on that.
Thanks for that.
I'm not sure I'll ever learn everything there is to know about this place.
Pro terminal? This must not be the terminal you're talking about. Oh, I'm back here, okay. I am going to create content for it, yes, but I'm going to run it adventures for people in DM mode.
Your lady
it's got a
friend seems
sweet
out of
DM
place
mode thing that looks really good. The only problem I figured with that is I was like, yeah, I can run DM mode adventures in there for everybody on the stream, but then I realized people have to actually own the game, and most people probably won't. That kind of took away from that idea. I'm so lost. Hey, Chiffon, how's it going? Welcome. You're definitely gonna get it on day one. Nice.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. And now the news. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Moving on. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. My love for you is too strong. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
See, at first I was thinking, oh, I should get somebody to play Divinity Original Sin 2 with on stream. But then I realized I didn't actually want to do that. At least not for my first time, because other people will ruin it for me. Because that's what other players do when you play games with them. They go to all their greatest efforts to ruin it for you. It's literally what multiplayer means. Game in which somebody else can ruin your experience. I mean, unless you have somebody really in particular to play with that, like, is like your super best friend or your girlfriend or something. But when you just play with a rando, not good. So, I'm looking around this place, and it's pretty labyrinthine. A little bit lost. A lot to this place. An incredible amount. It requires key. Okay. Incredible amount of empty nonsense. That leads to power plant number 2. What if I just jump down right here? That leads to number 2. I sleep 10 or 12 hours pretty often if I take my Trazodone. If I don't take it, then yeah, I'm lucky to sleep 8 or even less than that, really. 6. But if I take that, then I just keep going back to bed after every time I wake up. I can get a lot of bed time out of
the Kings who would only identify himself as the King. Voice his
oh, here's a guy, Mike Lawson.
Quote, the
hey,
devil
welcome aboard.
He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto.
Who the fuck would want your paperweight anyway?
Return to sender. These headlines were brought to you by
Alright, let's talk to this Mike Lawson guy.
Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me.
Hello there, youngster. Welcome to my baby.
Alright, you're already creeping me out, Mike. Why do you call this place your baby?
The power station, the dam, they're my babies. Well, don't tell my grandchildren I said that. Anything in here that I haven't rebuilt, I've fixed. I've been here since well before the first battle. I've ground my knuckles on so much cement in here, it is nearly as much me as it is cement.
Well, tell me about the last battle then.
I was down there for most of it, so I can't tell you much of what the boys with the guns were doing up top. From talking to the boys that were fighting up there, I can tell you that Hanlon managed to pull off what most people would have thought impossible.
What do you do here?
I'm the head engineer. I make sure the turbines keep spinning and the water keeps pumping.
Well, how is the dam running these days?
Been better, been worse. When I first came here, there was but one turbine spinning. At one point shortly after the last battle, I had 6 of them spinning. It was a wonderful sound. Only 4 of them are running right now.
What's wrong with the other turbines?
A little bit ago, one of the intake towers got clogged. No water running through it anymore to spin the generators. One of these days, I'll get some boys out to the turbine to get it running again. But right now, it is pretty low on the priority list.
Let's talk about something else.
All right. What's on your mind?
Time for me to go.
Later. Always good to see a friendly face. You're always welcome to visit my baby girl.
It's a dam, it's not your baby girl. Don't be a weirdo. Time for me to go.
Later.
So that guy is strange. Okay. If I can manage to find my way back to the offices. The lower level. Oh, here's a thing spinning. Number 2, not spinning. I can't just walk up to this thing and do a quick repair check on it, right? I'm stuck. Number 3 looks like it's working fine. Number 4, no good. Number 5. This place is a pain in the ass. It's really big and full of a lot of nonsense.
Colonel Moore survived 4 tours against the Brotherhood back
Nice
west.
job
If
out
anybody
there.
can help take on the Legion, it's her.
Hey.
Great. Okay, I guess I won't go in up any of the stairs yet until I've checked all of the empty rooms here. Water. Oh. I actually didn't think anything would happen if I ran into that water, but I was wrong. I didn't think anything would happen the second time. excited by this place. This is the kind of post-apocalyptic adventure I was hoping for. Okay, so out of order. Back to number 1. The Museum of Technology. See the actual Virgo 2 lunar lander. Marvel at the majestic cosmos in our planetarium. Okay. I would like to marvel at the majestic cosmos. Water testing site. Oh, of course there's a power plant number 3. Why wouldn't there be? Just when you thought you'd explored all the empty rooms, you're rewarded with more. Okay, that's just gonna lead down or whatever, or up, or some direction. Oh good, power plant number 4. Fun.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. This just in. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility.
The gang's all here.
One more story for you.
Who the fuck is the
Several
gang?
unidentified aircraft were spotted flying over the REPCON test site by a local crackpot. He spoke to a toy bear near one of our microphones. It's ghouls, I tell you.
Can't go that way.
Ghouls in rockets looking for a land to call their own. Don't you laugh at me. I know a spell that'll make you show your true form. Cave Rat taught it to me. And that's the news. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out
I don't want to go up yet.
to you.
There's number 7. There's number 6 or 8? 8. All right. Oliver's compound, which is locked. Congratulations, Hoover Dam. You have achieved the title of most boring location I've ever visited in a role-playing game. Well, that's kind of what I figured was the case, but wasn't really sure unless I actually drudgerously trod through all of these places. Alright, I need to end this episode. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere. Please stick around for more of this thrilling, edge-of-your-seat, white-knuckle ride, fingernail-biting excitement as I explore the Hoover Dam. I'm not going anywhere, neither should you. But if you're watching on YouTube... Oh! We found a stain on the floor! It's a mystery! What can it be? Let me activate my Witcher senses and we'll follow the... No? Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, that is... Motherfucker. Gonna do it for this episode. So thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Fallout New Vegas.